Alrighty, hey there, YouTube. How in the fuck are you guys doing today? Welcome to this beautiful Saturday morning, or Sunday morning, sorry. Just sit here and do this. Hold on here. I'm trying to upload a new video. Oh boy. You know, out here in the streets. Guess there's nobody out here this morning. Morning. Shit, I should have peed. Yo. All right, let me see what we got here. There we go. What's today's date? Shit. It's the 16th. Oh. Enzo is down here, tore all that shit up. You know, the kids were down here this morning. I had to do some stuff. My wife had a meeting and some shit to go to, so I was on kid detail. Now I gotta clean up my office a little bit. It's fucking a mess down here, you know? You got shit everywhere. You know, Jesus Christ. Let's see, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. Maybe padded canoes. No, it's raining here in Cincinnati pretty good. I think it rained all day yesterday, and it rained, well, kind of off and on yesterday. We did get some trucks fixed because we were outside, if that makes any sense. We had to raise the bed up on a couple to get behind them, to get all this, you know, electrical shit underneath them fucking fixed. That's all that it seems that we ever fucking fix around here is electrical stuff, because we have a couple employees that like can't figure out how to change their own fuses, or, you know, where to look if it's their own fuses. You know, they just want to go get another truck and, you know, whatever. You know how it goes. But anyway, our season is kind of started. I don't know how the service truck is there, Ramon. I get tired of people coming in and asking stuff that I sold over probably about 4 fucking years ago. So it tells me that you really pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. People, they gotta fucking pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? Justin is a detail guy, you know. Apparently, Ramon, you ain't. But anyway. Oh, you're getting started tomorrow? You got 30,000 tons put down. I don't know when. They know. Every year it starts later and later. I haven't figured it out. I have a feeling it'll be April 1st before we get anything really of significance going. If that's my opinion. I can tell that the gravel yards have kind of picked up. So there's going to be, they first have to put gravel down before we can fucking put asphalt on top of it. And I really don't know how much asphalt I'm really going to do this year. We are doing a lot of other stuff. Yes, I'll be at Mads. I wasn't going to go, but since some other things happened, we got to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be able to go to Mads. So I think I'm going to go down on Friday. I think I'm going to take Enzo with me. We're going to go down there and hang out. I'm going to talk to Dominique, see how old Dominique is doing, and all that stuff. You know, go hang out with Dominique. I want to look at some of the show trucks, because maybe next year I might put a truck in the show. I'm going to see what kind of categories they got, because I'm not into these show trucks that are only show trucks. I think trucks are made to be worked, so they should be a working truck Like, I don't know what classes they have. I've never done it. But I kind of want to do it. So, I don't know if I'm any healthier. I don't know if I look bright and vibrant. Okay. Uh, I really can't tell you on that, but whatever. Yeah, the gravel hauling has picked up a lot a bit. I'm kind of focusing on more gravel hauling type situations because it's more year-round work. I'm tired of working, like the asphalt companies are great in the summer. Like you make a lot of money and you can do a lot of different shit. But like, stocking a concrete plant works all year round. Yeah, Travis, that's one of my wife's new trucks. That is kind of like the new thing that we've been doing. So like I made a bunch of different designs, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of like this one. That's what I do. I draw a bunch of different designs, and then we get different stuff. We got some paint stuff. This is W900 right here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I designed this. I gotta do some more of those. Let's see. You can see this is my scratch pads over here. I do a bunch of them. I got some more W900s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the two-tone, I like the different paint. I think it looks cool. It's definitely, you're definitely going to be seeing stuff Denver. It does make them stand out and look nice. That's what I'm trying to do. My bread and butter, we don't really, I would say right now it's gravel. I work for a company. We have, what was that? We work for a gravel company every day. I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? The blue cab, no, that is, that blue cab and the black cab are W990s. So I got day cabs. They have what you call a Seminole paint design, which I don't know if we can find a Seminole, but those are W990s. And then they also I don't know if you saw it, but Kenworth just came out with the T880S power hood, which makes them look way better. That is. I'm probably gonna see. I will talk to Dominique. Yeah, I'll probably do some filming. It'll probably be me and Enzo doing a lot of filming. I'll ask Dominique if she wants it. I'll call her on the phone. It is nice sometimes. Me and Dominique think a lot alike. I tell her all the time, I don't think we could ever marry each other because we're two big dreamers. We would get ourselves in trouble. Like, in a relationship, you need somebody to like check the other person. And I feel like me and Dominique would come up with an idea. I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for anything. But, Dominique has big dreams, and sometimes people discourage her, and she calls and talks to me. I mean, it's really, I guess, personal, but I respect Dominique. She's a good person. Yeah, that's just one of the trucks, Porsche. My wife is getting two of them this year. We're getting those 49X power hoods. They look a lot better than the other hoods. And we're getting two 47X gravel trucks later in the year. I guess I could. Here, I'll print that paint scheme off for you here. Let me see if I can print off the paint scheme. I'll show it to you guys. Oh shit, Matt didn't send me the. All right, we put 400 gallons in there. Perfect. The fuck is this? God damn it. What the fuck? Why in the hell would they do this? Why in the hell? What the fuck? I just paid this fucking bill. You gotta be fucking... Ah, they're on my phone. God damn it. I hate this shit. I gotta fucking do something different here. Shit. We're done with this shit. Let me see here. See what my accounts are. Hold on here, guys. They fucking fuck our guts out every time. You know what I'm saying? I hate this fucking company. American Express, once the economy starts taking a shit, they have like fucked us all up. You know what I'm saying? Like they do shit that's not right to us. You know, they just fucking, they tell you one thing, then they do another, and it's fucking not right. I don't have my old phone, so I could check a lot of the stuff. It's like, Jesus God, you know. I have to call them. I'll have to call them tomorrow and say, what in the fuck is going on here? See what they did here. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. See if they did it to my other one. Because I paid that one. Let's see here. Hold on here. Let me get something done here. Oh, nope, I gotta do something different. Okay, so I can't get in to do the whatever things. Jesus Christ, alrighty. Do you remember old Ronnie Powell? Yeah, I know Ronnie Powell. He used to live up by where my mom lives. I never met him personally, but I know Martin Marietta bought all of his plants and all that stuff. A couple different locations he had, you know. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. I don't go to whatever. I don't know if I'm going to be in the pits this summer in Brainerd. I'm trying to get another I'm trying to get another job somewhere else. That's the silver truck that I own. That it came from Ronnie Powell's place. Ooh, that had to be a long time ago. Man, I don't remember when he sold to Martin Marietta. I think it was somewhere in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a difference in the power hood. There's a big difference. It's taller up front. It's more flat. You'd have to see both of them side to side to see how it works. Hey, Dominique. Oh, you're going to be in Brainerd? If I go to Brainerd, I'll let everybody know. But as of right now, no. I got told I didn't fit in. I don't know what the fuck that means. I didn't even do anything. I just got told I'm not going to fit in because, you know, I'm whatever. It had to be, I was going to say it had to be 15 years ago. Had to be 15 years ago. You know, like, because Ronnie had one there and then he had one on Dry Fork Road. The big plant was on Dry Fork Road. Then they got that one over there on where Martin Marietta bought. And I don't know if he owned the one in Fairfield too. You know, like the next big one would be like Ronnie Watson's. Whenever he dies, I wonder who would buy all that, you know. It'll be pretty big, you know. And I'm sure that everything will get changed. Damn, cleaned up, you know? Yeah. That would be interesting to see. Dominique, how you doing on this Sunday morning? Me and my wife went to breakfast this morning with the kids. She had to get up. We had to go to Luca's T-ball meeting. I don't know why they put on these T-ball meetings, to be honest with you. I haven't figured it out. They go down there and they tell the parents, like, the kids need to be in black pants and yellow socks and this kind of like the shirt or whatever with a belt. I'm like, dude, you could just send a picture of an email of a kid that you know what I'm saying? And say go like this. But I don't know why we need to have I don't know why we need to have a meeting for 40 minutes and talk about it. I haven't figured it out. You know, none of the parents are going to follow the rules anyway. And some of these kids, like baseball pants, they only make them into like a size 5. You know, like they don't these a lot of these kids nowadays are little. You know, I'm trying to do my hair and makeup and get going on my chores. Why are you trying to do hair and makeup before you do your chores? Like, do you do your hair and makeup every day? Like, why? Especially if you're just going to lay around the house. I mean, I thought it would just be yoga pants and a hooded sweatshirt and some mom socks. And that's pretty much rock and roll. You're ready to go. You know, put your hair up in what they call a top knot, okay, or a messy bun, and then you just lay around the house and like do shit. You know? Jesus. People calling. I wear that. I don't ever not do my hair and makeup. Oh, okay. My wife doesn't wear a lot of makeup, hardly at all. And her hair is just kind of straight. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not kind of curly or whatever. Sorry. Probably screwed it up when she called. You know? I don't have to do, I did my hair this morning. I combed it back, you know, because I got a haircut Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't remember. Maybe Wednesday. I don't fucking remember. It was kind of a busy week, and then next week I have a bunch of meetings set up every day. All day. I got one at 9:30 Monday, and then we have another one at 11:30, and then there'll probably be one in this afternoon, and then it's just like, my God, dude, we got so much shit going on. It's a lot of work. Like I get like, damn, you know, it's just a lot of work. If that makes any sense. Nope, Thomas never scored one. Never scored one. If that makes any sense. Never scored one. Just sitting out there in the streets doing whatever. Let's see what this should be. Okay, that should be it. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. We got that up there. Now we just gotta wait. Sorry, I was uploading a video for later in this week. Portia, we haul concrete every now and then. Most of the time we haul it where it comes off the roadway most of the time, and they got this big machine that breaks it up into smaller chunks, and then they dig it out, and then they put us in our trucks. We do it that way. We hauled like some airport runway slabs last year, but it's very hit or miss. That's not the main thing that we do, if that makes any sense. I only have a couple trucks that will do that type of, if that makes any sense. We only have 4 trucks that would do that. Now, there is a big bridge project coming in, to Cincinnati area, like the greater Cincinnati area. I'm going to call it the greater Cincinnati area because it's going to, like, it's going to be a pretty extensive project, but I don't understand the consistency right now. But they said that they would be looking at with a lot of trucks with what they call barn doors. Okay. And my opinion, the barn doors are the ones that swing open. The barn doors personally are very dangerous to the driver and anybody else around them. The ones we did last year, what I did is I have 2 trucks that basically 2 3/4-inch bolts hold the door on. You unbolt the door, and we took the back doors off. And taking the back doors off, I feel, is a lot safer. It's one less thing the driver has to worry about. If the slab gets cocked, it doesn't fall all over the place. And it was just a way to do it with the back door. Because a lot of times the barn door, what happens is they cut that or break that concrete up, and it gets caught and rips the door off or whatever. I've seen that happen a bunch of times. So I feel that it's more safe. I know that people say driving down the road, those 2 big ass slabs that they usually put in the truck, like 2 12-inch by fucking, 8 foot wide that they put in there. I'm going to tell you right now, the little door on the back of that thing is not stopping them from coming out. And I've never met a dump truck that fucking the load would shift out the back like that, especially how much they weigh. You almost have to raise the bed up 25%, the bed up in the air 25% to get it to get the door to, what I'm saying, to get them slabs to kind of come off. And then you have to be very careful. Like, you have to back up with those big slabs. You would raise the bed up a little bit till it gets moving, till they come out and hit the ground. And then what I do is I hold the brake on, and then I would raise the bed all the way up, and then put the truck in drive, and then drive away from those concrete slabs pretty quick, so they don't come and try to get into the back of the truck. That's the way that I did it when I did it. Oh God, probably 10 years ago. That's the best way that I figured it out, because I had one with what I called crab legs. That's where they had the rebar sticking out of it, and it ripped my back door off of my barn door. It was quite scary. So I found the best way to do it is just, we have a couple trucks, we unbolt the back door, and you move them that way. It's definitely a lot safer, my opinion. But I don't know if they're going to let us do that down at the bridge project, because you might be hauling them pretty fucking far. But that's, what I'm saying, that's the way that I do it. That's my opinion, I don't know anything about Volvo dump trucks. I don't know if I would buy a Volvo dump truck. I don't know anything about Volvos. It's probably just like a Mack. They're owned by the same companies, but that's how we do it. But yeah, big concrete, Dominique, not fun. Not fun. You really got to know what you're doing. I don't know about the emissions things. I don't know about the emissions things because I saw something the other day on LinkedIn that Trump, the dealership groups, something that Trump did was pushing back the 2027 engine regulations. I haven't heard an official announcement on that. It would be really good if they would push back the emissions regulations to like 2028 or maybe 2029 or 2030. I mean, I don't think 3 years of 0.5 NOx is really going to make a grand scheme in the world's thing. You know, the way I look about it is this world has been here long before us, and I have a feeling it's going to be here long after us. You know, the only way that it would totally eliminate itself is it would have to blow up. And I don't know if that really is, I don't know if that could happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that much into like scientist stuff, but I don't know what the idea of the emissions are. I would like them to roll them back. It would just be a lot better on buying trucks. You wouldn't have to buy so many at the end of the year of this year, just to make all this work, if that makes any sense. I'm hoping that they, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping they roll it back. I honestly haven't heard one way or another. I'll start asking questions a little bit into this summer, if that makes any sense. You know, right? Yeah, the Green New Deal. Well, I don't think there's any more Green New Deal anymore. I think it kind of got pushed out, I do believe. You know, I kind of believe it got, you know, there is no more Green New Deal or whatever. So I feel like that would be pretty fucking good. Let's see here. Oh, there she is. All right, so she's coming down. How much fuel does she got? Okay. So we put in 500 gallons. All righty, there we go. We got that done. You know, but I'm hoping that this week picks up. We have a week that we did last week. Last week was a pretty good week for March. I mean, we got more phone calls. The problem is we just don't have any drivers. I can't find any drivers. It's like we put ads out. We got stuff going everywhere. I'm going to make flyers this afternoon and go hang those up tomorrow evening. We have got nowhere to, you know what I'm saying, like have where we can find drivers. I mean, there's just, I don't know what the hell's going on. This is going to be a problem. You know, like, I don't know if nobody wants to work. Like, we hired 2 people this week, and they said they were going to show up, just completely ghosted. We had 2 employees that worked here, just stopped showing up this week. It's, you know, like, my God, it's bad. You know, Chris, I can't drive temporarily because I don't think you understand. Like, that's what my driver's like, oh, just go drive. That you can't go drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, these, when you have over, goddamn, I'm going to say 4 trucks, you just can't do it. There is so much stuff that I have to do during the day just to keep this whole operation moving day to day. You can't be stuck in a truck for 8 hours or 10 hours of the day. You just can't do it. There is so much stuff going on, you know. Oh, I'm stupid. I fucking ripped my tarp off because I'm not paying attention. Oh, I ran into the side of the scale. I got a flat tire. Oh, you know, you have to listen to their bitching and whining. It's just like, God damn, it's one thing after another. And then you got, you know, like, you got to try to find work for the next day. And it's hard when you're driving, and then you forget, and then you get too late. And then now your truck count is fucked up. There's a lot of shit going on every day that I just can't do it anymore. There may be, you gotta, maybe if you had a full-time dispatcher and somebody in, you know what I'm saying, you know, because I don't have a vehicle that I can go change tires on the side of the road. I sold all that stuff, and I use a father and son company to go change my tires. They're great. They come out, they fucking knock them out. It's done. They have a couple of tires stocked at my, you know what I'm saying? Ah, you know, they have a couple of my trucks tires that we use there at their shop. They just, you know, have my name written on them. They load them up and go put them on and temporarily get us back on the road. They're pretty good guys. I like them. When do you slim down to a few trucks, Keith? That's okay. That's another question. Okay, once you get so big and you need so much, okay, you have to have so much shit. Does that make any sense? Like, uh, thank you, Ron. You have to have so much shit, okay, that you physically can't get smaller unless you decide that you fuck it, I've had enough and I'm just going to this. But you have so, like, the only way to, sometimes this is fucking stupid. Sometimes the only way to get yourself out of trouble is you got to expand to get yourself spread out more places. Okay? And then it will get better later. That's what you're hoping. But it's, you know, to slim down, think about it. It's just like this. If you were a driver for me, Keith, and I had you on a prevailing wage job where you were making $50 an hour every day, and you did that for 6 months, and then all of a sudden, okay, the prevailing wage job is over and you have to go back on percentage, and you know what I'm saying, your pay gets cut into a quarter of that. How long are you going to stay around with this company? I'm going to tell you 1 week, okay? Because you got used to a lifestyle on a certain thing. Same thing in business. When you get used to, you know, you got so much shit going in and out of here, you can only go up. That's, you know what I'm saying? Plus, if you don't push yourself and you get stagnant, it's not going to go anywhere. You're going to go out of business. Does that make any sense? Like when you're not trying to find new work, you're going to go out of business. It's going to be a problem. If that makes any sense. So it becomes very difficult. Oh, I'm pray to God that I don't live in California every day. California sucks. And there might be other states that all the fucking libtards moved out of California. You know what I'm saying? You know? Libtards. They're probably moving to other states. It's going to be fucked up. You know, probably Oregon will be next. You know, that place will be a fucking mess. Colorado, you know, just fucked up places. I don't think they'll be able to take over Texas. Tennessee might be difficult too. Nashville's got a bunch of libtards in it. I don't know if you'll see that that'll get totally libtard, but it might. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that they'll figure out how to fuck it up. You know, I personally, I like running the business. I like trying to find work. I like trying to do all that stuff. The thing that I don't like dealing with is the people. You know, I can fix any truck problem. I just can't deal with the people. I mean, it's that bad. Do we use dash cams? Okay, Portia, I will tell you this. We had dash cams. They sucked. They didn't kind of work. I got rid of the dash cams. And we've had so many accidents of stupid people making stupid decisions. We have to bring the dash cams back. I use a company called Links Up. I don't know if they're good. It's not a plug. They have a new camera that is, they call it an AI camera. It is pretty good. It'll send you alerts. Like, I think the alerts are a little bit messed up. I got to mess with the settings because, like, one time it said that your truck was almost in a tailgating accident. And I watched the video. I'm like, this guy is nowhere near a tailgating accident. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't understand this. Or, like I looked at the stuff. That's the only time I really looked at it. But yes, we are going back to dash cams. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry about it. You know, it's the time that the, you know, people have made so many stupid mistakes that they almost have to be babysitted every day, you know, and they have to have Big Brother watching them because I guess maybe they're not smart enough to make the right decisions. People get impatient. Uh, they make the wrong decisions. I don't know why they do it. It's it's terrible. So you almost have to say, it is what it is what it is, guys. Like, your actions. See, people don't like accountability, but you know what I'm saying. I believe the accountability nowadays is just nobody wants to be accountable for their actions. You know, right? There you go. Chris, you guys had to fire a guy. How long did they let him call off sick on a Monday? Because I got people here that they don't even show up. They don't call you. They don't do nothing. It is totally a lack of disrespect. And then they wonder why you yell and scream at them. I haven't figured out. The driving facer ones, I have those. That way you can see what these people are doing. I get it, that people don't like it. But if it saves your ass one time, they put up with it for 2 years. I've put up with a lot of shit that I shouldn't put up with. And it's probably made it because then everybody else thinks they can do it. But I've already decided this year I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm not putting up with your attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have told people, I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if your mom's sick. I don't care if your cat's sick. I don't care if your kids are sick. I don't give two fucks about what the fuck you got going on because nobody here gives a shit about what I got going on. So I'm just done dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done. I'm tired of accommodating people that don't want to be, that don't care. And then those people that I'm sure, Chris, in your situation, this guy always probably wanted more money and wanted to work less. You know? You know? Like, because, or he would go to management and be like, man, I can't make no money at this place. This place sucks. Like I can't live. Like, and then the people that run the place say, hey man, why don't you try showing up 5 days a week and let's see what happens? You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's figure out what happens. And then what we'll see if you can't make any money then. But it's never them. You started giving them a week off with no pay. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's another thing I'm over. COVID. You mean you got the flu, motherfucker? You don't feel good. Okay, it's not like you're in here. It's not like you're in here with the fucking, you're out here, you're in a goddamn hospital or you're dealing with somebody's kids. You drive a goddamn truck by yourself. It's ridiculous. The problem is that it starts with accountability of the banks. If these people missed a house payment, they should put them in foreclosure. Is what they should do. That's what the fuck they should do. Put them right in foreclosure. Right in the motherfucker. You know? I hate dealing with the drivers. Yeah, no, Paul, that's exactly it, man. We have the same thing here. Like in the dump truck business, you have to be very flexible. This is almost like a customer service business. I've talked about it 50 times. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Most everybody doesn't understand what the fuck I mean by that. Like, yes, this is a trucking business, but it's really 5% trucking, 95% customer service. Like, so, and the places that you work for is a customer service business too. Like if you're working for a place and maybe that day they thought it was going to rain, so they didn't schedule any trucks. Then they wake up and the rain's not coming. Okay. Well, then they want to get work done. So they call a company, hey, can you send some trucks out here? And then we're like, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we got to call around and find drivers. Well, then they never answer the phone. They, oh, I can't come in. I can't come in. I'm already doing something. What are you doing? Well, nothing. I'm not coming in. Okay. Why didn't you call me last night? Your dispatching sucks. Well, that's not what the problem is here, man. The problem is that the people just called us at 6:05, at 6:45, and they would like us there by 8. And then I don't understand this. When you call employees in, it takes 2 hours for them to come in. What the fuck are you doing? Like, I could be up and dressed and out of the house in under 8 minutes, and it takes me 15 minutes to drive here. So, like, 30 minutes, you should be pretty fucking, like, 45, you should be there. Well, I don't know what the fuck these people do. I haven't figured it out. But that's another here to say. But it's, we can only do what the customers that we have ask us to do. And then they go, they don't understand by not coming in. They call another company. Well, who do you think, and the other company shows up, who do you think they call in for the next day when the work is really there? Who do you think they call? All the people that came in, right? So then you screwed yourself out of the rest of the week because you're too lazy. Now you have the same problem. Now you didn't make any money this week. I didn't make any money. I'm pissed off. And then you tell me that I'm a piece of shit because you can't make no money here. Well, you got to come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's how it works. That's how a dump truck business works. I don't care what anybody says. This is how it is. I can't do anything about it. I didn't make the rules. This is just how we're living. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. I want it to be the day before or whatever too, but it's they're gonna call. I know tomorrow. They thought we were gonna get like 19 inches of rain. It's not that bad. The wind is blowing. I bet tomorrow morning, I guarantee 6:30 we get 3 phone calls. Hey man, we just had a bunch of people call in. They got to the job site this morning at 5:30 and there's no puddles. They want to get this gravel in to get it covered. I guarantee it's going to happen. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. And it'll be like that the rest of the week. It's oh my God. Yeah, I know, Paul. I know. It's the same thing we go through every fucking week. Paul, I know exactly what you went through. You have zero, I bet the people you worked for had zero trust in their employees to show up every day. Zero trust. That's bad. That is absolutely bad. There's zero trust. Zero, zero, zero trust. It's zero trust. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to show up, but it just doesn't work that way. I don't know when it changed. I don't know anything of that. But I know it's just unbelievably difficult to find people to show up to work every day. Everybody's got some kind of shit that they got going on, and it's like, so do we. You know what I'm saying? I got the same shit that you got going on. Hey, the same guys in that excavator that are loading your fucking material in the bed, whatever. You know what? Their kids got soccer games. Their kids had to get to school this morning. Their kids had to do this. It's... Everybody has the same issues. Some people can figure it out. Some can, I guess. I don't fucking know. There's another guy that, I know, and he said, Justin, there's doers. or there's thinkers and then there's doers. You know what I'm saying? And there's the doers are hard to find. There's a lot of thinkers, but they always want to think about how to get out of work. He said that's what it is. It's never. Then there's doers, and he said you got to be a doer. I'm like, well, I'm a doer. And also the winter around here, the winter in the dump truck business ruins a lot of the truck drivers too. Because if you have one or two bad winters in a row, or, you don't line yourself with the right people in the summer to get the winter work, there's a lot of things that people could make mistakes. Maybe you were working for a company, but you fucked around all summer and they were just using you till the winter, and then now they dumped you like a fucking, like some kind of Instagram thought, that happens. And it's, it's absolutely ridiculous. Portia, ain't that the truth? They always expect their paycheck to be there every fucking time, but they're not willing to come in anytime that you ask them to, is it? It's ridiculous. It's there's a double standard. It's a double standard. Because the minute you say, hey man, like this doesn't seem very right, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I have to be 100% perfect, but you can just walk the fuck out anytime and have no accountability? How in the fuck is that right? I mean, a lot of times that's what happens. Like this winter wasn't too bad. But from the middle of February till the first week of March, we didn't do a fucking thing. Well, we did do stuff, but, like we called people, they refused to come in. Oh, I can't come in. Or tell you they're going to be there and then not show up. This is what it is, right? It's ridiculous. Anonymous trucks. I'm going to tell you right now, these people, if I'm the first one to sign up for anonymous truck drivers, I swear to God, I will try it first. William, I'm totally with the anonymous truck drivers. I can't wait for them to get it. These people are going to be, there's going to be a lot of people wondering what the fuck they're going to do if they ever come up with anonymous truck drivers. I would say we're 20 years away from it. They probably would, Travis, have less accidents than the real drivers. You're probably exactly right. You're probably exactly right. Because they wouldn't be in a hurry. They wouldn't worry about what the fuck else is going on. Yeah, William. Yeah, but I know. There's not a lot of people like me, I guess. I always feel that way, Like I said, there's doers and there's thinkers. Jesus Christ. No, I use the Citrol. I have Citrol and I use this other shit. WD-40 cleans the tools real good. And I use this shit. It's called like Orange Clean. It's like a foaming stuff. It works really good. Like I want to see like, how do people think I got where I got, in life? That's the one thing I don't understand is how do people think that, I got to where I'm at? I didn't get where I'm at because I'm lazy. I got here because, when there is, when there's other things to do, I do work first, like, hey, you gotta do this. Is this my driver? Is she back already? Oh, shit. Oh, my God, she is. We got to get ready, and Adrian will be here in a little bit. I got to do whatever. She's coming back with the truck we just got fixed. Hopefully it does whatever here. Let's see here. Let's see. See what videos. Oh, view camera. Oh, gave us a seatbelt warning. Let's see what this looks like. Brittany still works her job, yes, every day. She's not in the medical insurance business. Brittany is in, she works for a company that does 401k plans, and she works there every day, if that makes any sense. Yes, she still has a day job. We can't afford to, what was I going to say? We can't afford for her to not have a job because, like I said, I haven't had a paycheck from this place in probably, maybe I got a couple in the summer last year when we made money. Until then, I have, you know what I'm saying? All this winter, I haven't got a paycheck. If it wasn't for my wife having a job, we would be out of money too, And I think that when I tell my employees that, they don't fucking believe me. But I don't get a paycheck here, And when I do, I get like $200 a week. And I'm the one that has to answer the phone at all hours of the night. When these people we had a driver last week make $1,900 driving a truck. Made $1,985. That's what his percentage of what the truck made. So think about what the truck made. But I'm just telling you, $1,900, okay? And no, that guy's a good driver. But there's other drivers that want to make that money but don't want to put out the effort that he does. And then you're like, it's not going to work. I'll tell you this. We have a driver. They both have the exact same trucks. They both work at the exact same place. One made $1,900. The other one made $1,300. Tell me what the difference is. They went to almost exactly the same places. What do you think it is? Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Every week, I'm like, I know what it is. One guy gets here and is sitting down there and is first in line to get loaded. The other guy shows up 10 minutes late at the end of the line. There's your difference right there. There is your goddamn difference. And people want to go, well, why can't I make, they hear what he makes, but they want that. You know what I'm saying? Did you fill it up, Adrian?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay, because...
I'm not doing all that.
Okay, what's going on?
Come look.
Come look at what?
Come look.
Oh, at your car?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm on a live stream. Let me bring this. I'll bring this with me. My driver, Adrian, well, she's now back to dispatching again and dealing with the drivers. She doesn't really 100% know it. Where's it at, Adrian? I'm gonna go look at Adrian's car. See what we got. Hopefully it doesn't get disconnected. Oh boy. What color is that?
Chalk.
That's pretty nice, Adrian. Is it the V6 again, or did you get the V8?
This is a 2 with twin turbo.
Oh, it's got the twin turbo 4. She got another Camaro. All right. Well, do you have to get out of here really quick?
No, wait a minute.
Okay. All righty. Look at that thing. All righty. Well, me and her got to do some driver stuff, or we got to learn how to. One of our companies that uses this app, over the winter, we both forgot how in the fuck to do the goddamn fucking how to dispatch the people through it. I'm like, I thought we just hit this button. So it took us a little bit. Yeah, but you're in a semi. We're not in a semi. That's pretty good money, Yeah, Portia, we use the TPS monitoring systems on all of our Western Stars. That's about the only truck I think you can get them on. I think Kenworth is not going to do it till later this year. or like PACCAR is not going to offer that till maybe later this year. But we use the tire pressure monitoring system. I would say this: it is a guide, because the tires don't always line up. Because think about it, if you rotate the tires from the original, they change axles, and it doesn't really tell you this is the tire. It will point you in the right direction to say that, hey, this is low or whatever. But there's another problem is that when the driver thinks it's the right rear tire and they go back there, they just put air in it. They don't use the gauge to check it. So that's a point that they get kind of lazy on, but you gotta check that. Okay. I would say it's a guide to get you pointed in the right direction, if that makes any sense. Okay. It does work. It does. I would say that our tires haven't. I thought it would help us make tires last a lot longer. All it really does is the drivers want to call me and tell me the tire's flat, but they didn't write it up over the weekend. So, I mean, we have 18 trucks. It's hard to go, as I'm not looking at every one of them. There's only so much time in the day, but it will get you in the right direction. But as you rotate the tires or you put a different set of tires on it, the wheels get mixed up. And it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to say, hey, this rim always goes here or whatever. So you just have to tell your drivers, it's a guide. When it comes to the drive tires, get yourself in to where it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would tell you. Do I think it's worth the money? Yes, absolutely. And all that stuff. Yes, it will. It is worth the extra money. It is worth the kind of the pain in the ass of getting it to work. Because sometimes, like, they don't work. The batteries go bad, or the thing gets loose on the wheel. There is some nuances to it. But other than that, it will get you in the right direction and all that stuff. Alrighty? So I tell you, it's worth the money. But anyway, let me go deal with her. And me and her got to get our dispatching done for tomorrow, because I'm still kind of helping while we're trying to figure out how all this shit works. If we get done pretty quick, because I'm sure she's got to get out of here and go do what she's got to do for the rest of the day. And what time is it? Oh, it's 11:30. So anyway, like always, thanks for watching. I got to fucking go.